Welcome to personalwebtutor.com. Here we've got a problem. We've got this plane. It's cruising at 300 meters per second, and suddenly the pilot turns the engines on all the way, so that after traveling 4 kilometers, the plane is now cruising at 400 meters per second. So, assuming that the plane accelerated at a constant rate, what was its acceleration? So, first things first, we have the initial velocity is 300 meters per second. And we have the final velocity is 400 meters per second. Now the distance traveled, we'll say that's x, is equal to 4 kilometers. But I want things in meters. So I'm going to do 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. And notice the kilometers cancel. And that equals 4,000 meters. So we remember our equation. The final velocity squared equals the initial velocity squared plus 2 times the acceleration times x. So what I'm going to do now is substitute in my values. So I got 400 meters per second quantity squared equal to 300 meters per second quantity squared plus 2 times this acceleration we're looking for times 4,000 meters. So I'm going to subtract. Actually, I'm going to evaluate these squares. So on the left I get 16, 160,000 meters squared over second squared, and that's equivalent to 9 and then 4 zeros, so that's 90,000 meters squared over seconds squared. And then we've got plus 8,000 meters times that acceleration. So now I'm going to subtract 90,000 meters squared over second squared from both sides. So I'm just going to do this math, and that's going to leave me with 70,000. Don't forget these units. And I'm left with 8,000 meters times the acceleration. So now I'm going to take this 8,000 and divide it over here. So when I divide, I'm actually going to multiply by the reciprocal. So watch this. I get 70,000 meters squared over second squared times 1 over 8,000 meters is equal to A. Notice these units cancel one of the meters, which is good because now we got meters per second squared, and that's what acceleration is. So we're left with 70,000 meters all over 8,000 seconds squared. So I'm going to cancel some zeros out. That makes things a lot easier. So I'm left, and that's equal to A. I'm left with 70 meters over 8 seconds squared, which gives me 8.75 meters per second squared. And that is the final answer. So if you've got any questions about what we did here, you can always go to personalwebtutor.com. And if you see there is an Ask a Question link right there, go ahead and you can click on that link and it'll bring you to a form. Fill out the form, put in your question down here, and you never know, maybe your question will be my next video. Thank you.